Welcome back to the Schemin and Dreamin pod. And they found a video of Anne Frank before Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game.
I didn't know any of that.
There was a video of Anne Frank that just came out.
What was she doing?
She was just walking. It looked like a prom.
Like
prom
in her
video.
attic?
No, it was pre-Holocaust.
Okay. Well, okay.
She didn't live in an attic or a hole. She had a house.
Well, a majority of it, though.
Good
Towards the end.
Vast majority, yes. But it was her before the war.
I did have a topic I want to talk about before we start talking about other stuff. Was there anything like more like defeating in elementary school than not being the fast kid?
No.
Like, you know, you would always think like, shit, he's gonna get that girl because he's the fastest. When you're in elementary school,
the fast kid, and he was always.
I was like top 5. I was always pretty fast.
I was fast for my height.
Yeah,
I wasn't top 5 though. We had some speedsters, and they always had money too. They always bought the ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah, my
Those
fast
people
kid
pissed
went
me
to
off.
where did he go? He went to like an expensive school. Like I don't know. Yeah,
Who was our fast kid's in the army?
really?
He's saving lives. Yeah.
Well, he's taking them.
Well, it's for America.
Yeah, I guess.
He's saving them.
Yeah, that was. I just remember always thinking like, he's the fast kid. Like
He's got it all.
He's the cool. Yeah, that's the coolest kid in school. Like he can run. Like he's going nuts in the pacer test.
It's like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I was more like the other parts of Forrest though.
Yeah, I was in this.
We know you can't eat with a fork, King.
I can eat with a fucking fork.
Not like how normal people
You
do.
bite the fork.
Nobody
every
bites
time.
the
You
fork.
bite the fork.
Emily, do you bite a fork when you eat? Say you're out to dinner.
A little bit.
Thank you.
He noticeably does it. Like you know that he's trying to take all of the food with him.
Yeah, like
Kind of like scrapes along with you.
even a spoon. Like if I'm
I don't
eating
even
mashed
do that.
potatoes, you hear a.
No, yeah, that's never.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he takes big bites on the fork.
You know what? Let's make a T-shirt.
Bite the fork.
Bite the pillow.
All right. So the playoffs for the NBA are starting up.
Lakers are in it.
Lakers are in it. The Kings are in it. There's a possibility it comes down to those two in the first round.
If the Lakers keep winning.
Realistically, who do you have winning that series? Like, who's a better team?
You know
like
who-
we know who you like.
You know
more?
who I have winning it all?
The Kings.
And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. This isn't just me being a bandwagon.
Don't say the Lakers.
This isn't me being a
It's
bandwagon.
not the Lakers. Did you see they have like
The most complete team in basketball right now is the Los Angeles.
it's probably the Milwaukee Bucks or the Boston
Complete
Celtics.
team. Complete team. No, I didn't say the most racist team.
I don't think Jaylen Brown's racist. He
fans-
kind of backs up Kyrie.
The fans are.
He might be anti-Semitic.
Maybe. But the Lakers are complete. They defend now at a high level. They can
Malik
shoot
Beasley's
threes.
a problem, and
Just-
they also
They just
have.
put Lonnie Walker in for him.
I just read a stat that since the All-Star break, they have like 300 more free throws
Yes.
than the next team.
Then their opponent.
Do you think
yeah.
the NBA just kind of wants them to make it in?
Well, if you want to lock tonight, we should air this clip early because Scott Foster is reffing Lakers T-Wolves. So
Did you see like the whole T-Wolves team was out the other night because they were all sick?
Rudy get him COVID again? Round
No,
two?
it wasn't Rudy. Rudy was healthy. I think it was Edwards.
Edwards hurt his ankle.
He's sick too.
Oh.
He's back, but there's like 8 people on that team sick right now.
Well, Lakers money line. It's the play. The Lakers are the best team in basketball.
So there's
right
something else I want to talk about that has nothing to do. Well, it kind of does with the Lakers, but LeBron really wants to play with his son, right?
now. Yeah.
How do you think the team showers after the games will go? Do you think they're going to shower together or what? Because that's a realistic thing, right?
It is. I hope not. But maybe.
Austin Reeves is a confirmed Kobe guy over LeBron.
His nickname is Hillbilly Kobe. Do you know that?
No, that's hilarious though.
One of the toughest nicknames of all time.
Eh.
It's one of
Obi
the best.
Toppin and RJ Barrett, who you said,
The mid-3.
yeah, they had gotten into a fight last night and
Really?
had to be separated by Tom Thibodeau.
Were they fighting over who's worse of a shooter?
Obi Toppin's a worse shooter, and RJ Barrett might be a worse all-around player.
But he still averages like 18.
It's not an efficient 18.
It's like a Jalen Green 18.
He averages is shooting like 38% or something like that.
That's worse than Jalen Green.
Yeah, he's bad. Maple. What do they call him?
Maple Jordan?
Mamba.
Maple Jordan?
I thought it was Maple Mamba.
Might be Maple Mamba.
Yeah.
He's not good.
So you said coming out of that Duke team that the best pros out of that would be R.J. Barrett and Cam Reddish.
I said the best player coming out was Cam Reddish.
Yeah, Cam Reddish is really bad.
I don't think he's even that bad. His knees were bad.
Well, he can't shoot really.
But that's the thing.
As a 3-and-D guy, though, you kind of need him to shoot.
He gets hot though.
Yeah, he does.
He's good for
a crazy dunk.
Yeah, he's good for a sick layup
Yeah.
too. Like when he tried the 540 layup, that was fire.
I think realistically, I think the Bucks are gonna win it again.
I think it's gonna be Lakers Bucks.
The Bucks are just insane. Like
I do think
Brook Lopez is a depoy right now.
It's crazy that he became a good 3-point shooter after only being known for being a post player.
And he couldn't fucking play any defense, and now he's up like a good finishing a top 3.
3-and-D center now.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, his growth is nuts. I think
Drew Holiday's nuts.
Drew Holiday, 51.
He's nuts.
Yeah.
Dude, Anthony Davis is having a tough time with Giannis. At the end of the year,
LeBron's on Giannis.
He's been playing all year. His ankles are made of paper.
Dude, he's going to sit out a series. We got Jared Vanderbilt.
He can't cover Giannis.
He could defend.
There's not a single person on the Lakers that can guard
LeBron.
Giannis. LeBron is not guarding Giannis.
He'll show up for a couple games, but
7 games on him.
It's going to be tough. I'm talking myself into it now. It's going to be tough. Throw hockey.
I don't think they can beat the Kings. The Kings are way too fast.
Kings don't play any defense.
But they're fast.
Yeah, they're also small.
The Lakers are slow.
No, they're fast now.
No, they're not.
They got young players. I do think the West is wide open though. I don't trust the Nuggets in the playoffs. Jokic is a horrible defender.
The East just has 2 good teams.
3.
6.
3.
I don't know.
They have the MVP.
Jokic can win MVP.
No, Jokic should not win the MVP.
He's going to win MVP.
I'm on the Kendrick Perkins side. He should not be the MVP.
Why?
I don't think he has an impact on the defensive end.
He has the best impact on the offensive end in basketball.
Yeah, but he doesn't defend.
Neither did Harden. LeBron fucking barely defend after Miami.
Hey, don't say
He barely
that.
played any defense.
Don't say that.
Really. You just get one of the crazy blocks every once in a while, and that's about it.
Yeah, highlight reel.
Yeah, and then besides that, the Lakers, he's played no defense.
He doesn't play any. You want to talk about Caitlin Clark?
GOAT.
The GOAT?
The GOAT. She's nuts.
She is insane.
I read an article that she was too good at softball growing up that the parents would complain about her, so she switched to basketball.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Because she was sick at softball, too.
Was she better at softball than basketball?
Yeah, she would get bored.
That's insane.
Yeah, she was nuts.
She's a demon out there.
Yeah.
Do you see that clip of when
I thought she was like a big. I thought she was huge.
Yeah, me
She
too.
was like a point guard.
Like how? I don't even know how tall.
Because she would get boards.
How tall is she? Like 6 foot?
Yeah.
She's
That
jacked,
one
too.
chick on the girl on Villanova, Maddie something. She was nuts too.
Yeah,
she
she
could be
was
like
good.
a top 3 pick.
I like the clip though where she Ben Simmons, the one girl in South Carolina.
So you're down 15. Oh, did you see her say you're down 15? Shut up to one of the girls too.
Menace out
They
there.
said she's a shit talker. Like she talks a ton of
Well,
shit.
you can
all
see
game.
it. She's talking shit all game. She's
I
good.
love it. Yes.
Will she become the best WNBA player of all time?
If Maya Moore didn't get pregnant, yes.
She'll be almost as good as Maya Moore.
Yeah, she's a bucket. I thought Kelsey Plum was gonna be crazy too. She's good, but
She's not like Caitlin Clark level.
no.
I'm trying to think of WNBA players off the dome. No one has a better turnaround jumper than Tina Charles.
Ever?
Outside of Dirk.
Outside of Dirk.
Dirk, Tina Charles, 1A, 1B.
Hit the link in the episode description. Get 25% off your first purchase at CBDistillery. You get free shipping on orders of $75 or more. There are gummies, oils, chocolates, drink mixes, bombs, and even more chocolates. You can shop by benefit. CBD to relax, for sleep, for pain relief, and it's even good for your pets. There's new Delta 9 THC gummies available in states where it's legalized. Order today.
You want to support a good cause? You want to get some merch? Head on over to the shop. We got hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, bucket hats, all the essentials you want and more. The link will be in the episode description, and it's also in our Instagram bio at Schemin and Dreamin Pod. Or hit us up at snacksby.se/creator/teespring.com. And if you're interested in advertising on this show or a twin show, Two and Cooler, email snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you, yes you, can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. Fuck Bill Gates.
I had something else to talk about. Oh, so I was telling you a story before we got here. So our buddy, he used to have his own apartment when I was in like high school. I was like a senior in high school, and me and like two of my friends used to go over there all the time. And my buddy, he was young. He was like 19, 18. He couldn't like afford an apartment by himself.
Yeah, you gotta have a
working a ton. He didn't have a roommate. His roommate just kept bailing.
Oh.
So he was paying for the full thing all the time. He was trying to get her. She would never do it. So he was like, I need a roommate. So in comes his drug dealer and his girlfriend, right? So the one day I'm chilling with like the other two guys, and they're like, do you want to go there? I was like, no, I don't want to go there because like his drug dealer lives there. The guy's so weird.
Did he pay rent on time?
Yeah, and he was the weirdest guy I've ever like encountered in my life. Like this guy, like the first time I met him, it was before he moved in, and he just came over one day and just sat down with his girlfriend. And it's late. It's like 1 a.m. maybe. He sits down. He opens up a deck of cards. He goes, this is my Magic the Gathering set. He goes, it's my birthday right now. It's like, all I want for my birthday is to sort out my Magic the Gathering. His girlfriend is fucking like against the wall going into the kitchen, like just sitting there like this. And we're like, is she okay? And she goes, I'm in so much fucking pain right now. And so we're just like, all right. So this guy ends up sitting here for like 4 hours,
Just
shorting his like while his girlfriend's having a migraine or something. And then we're like, okay, yeah, that was super weird. I don't ever want to do that again. And then, so we're just chilling at everybody's, and he goes, yo, it's like the drug dealer's not there. You want to go over and like we could chill there for the night?
It's like, yeah.
I was like, yeah, dude, of course. So we go, all three of us, and it's far. It's like countryside apartment, like middle of nowhere, like Dunkirk kind of.
Oh, okay.
And the guy's fucking there. Our buddy lied because he just wanted to go there. So this dude and this girl are just weird all night, like whatever. We wake up the next morning. They get into a huge fight, like screaming at each other, like he's banging the wall and shit. It looked like that fucking A Marriage Story when Adam Driver hits it. He's like, I wish you were dead, like that. And we're like, like we're all just in the living room, like all four of us. And he was like, and our buddy's like, you want to go get McDonald's? He's like, I was like, yeah, I mean, we might as well before we have to help this guy carry the body.
You ever hang out with him after?
That guy actually got arrested.
For what?
The apartment got raided by police, and he got taken out in handcuffs.
What was he selling?
Whippets. He liked whippets a lot. Whippets are what got him done. I can't remember what it was, but he sold like weed.
That's gonna be the weirdest drug dealer of all time. Makes sense now.
Mm-hmm. He's just blowing whippets in between doing his Magic the Gathering set.
He was early on that. He would have been cool if he grew up now.
He would had to be pushing 30.
You think Magic the Gathering's in nowadays?
I mean, if it was his birthday, you know, he wanted to do what he wanted to do. I think he was turned 28 that day.
That's a sad birthday.
Fucking like 3:30 and 3:34 in the morning. We were just playing COD Zombies. This guy, his girlfriend's just pale in pain. He's sorting through his fucking deck.
He could have fucking blew out his candles by himself.
Dude. It was the most traumatic thing I've ever gone through. I don't know. It was weird.
What was his name? Shout him out.
I don't fucking. He's in prison.
Still?
Probably. I don't know.
You
I can't imagine he's doing well.
You got that long for whippets?
Yeah, a lot of drugs.
R.I.P.
You ever have anything like that?
What, whippets?
No, like just super weird guys you've been around that you're like, ah.
Yeah, I've went to a couple like drug dealers' houses, and remember one guy telling us that he could suck his own dick.
Really? Did you believe him?
Yeah, but then like 30 minutes later, he's like, I do it all the time.
Was he skinny?
Yeah.
Dude, guys that are like 120 pounds are just like 120 pounds of body weight and 12 feet of dick.
Yeah, he was very flexible too.
Yeah. Whenever I think of like skinny ass drug dealers, I think of that guy from Breaking Bad, Pete or whatever.
Oh. Yeah. I think
Aaron Paul's friend.
And they always look like what's his name from The Machinist?
Oh, Christian Bale.
Yeah, they always look like Christian Bale
when
in
he
The
was
Machinist. Yeah.
It looks like Coach.
They never eat.
So baseball started too.
I know. Oakland A's want to know, right?
Yep.
We're on the A's to win it all.
Realistically, I didn't think they could win 50 games this year.
They won one.
If you went home today and bought MLB The Show 23, you have spent more money in the offseason than the A's did.
They didn't spend $1?
Nothing. They didn't sign a single player.
Are we on
Or
the A's to
extend
win it all
anybody.
right now? Faz,
I mean, I kind of feel bad, though.
do
Angels.
you want to put money on? Yeah, they have two of the greatest players of all time, and
They're just mid.
they both accomplish some crazy feat and then lose 7-5.
Dude, Ohtani pitched against the A's the first night. 10 strikeouts. I think 6 innings.
6 innings, yeah.
No runs. And 2 hits. And they lost 2-1.
Yeah, it was crazy. Faz, you bet on FanDuel?
Yeah, sometimes.
If you place $25 on a team to win it all, you get 2 profit boost tokens.
Ooh.
Do you want to place $25 on the A's right now?
Yeah, I mean, I have them on to make the playoffs. Put 5 on.
They are still plus 10,000.
Yeah. Dude, you get like $100,000 or something if you put like $10 to win
20
the World Series.
$25 is $25,000.
I gotta find it. I gotta find it.
I am on it right now.
I put it in, but I don't remember where.
What are they to make the playoffs?
It's not high either, because they have Houston in the division.
Because I'm now an A's fan, right? I agreed to it on the pod.
Yeah, you did.
I can't find them, so they must be playing right now.
No, they're not yet. They play at 10? No, 4 o'clock.
Dude, they're plus... Oh, to win the AL West.
That's going to be tough. They have the Angels and Houston and Texas in there. And
I
Seattle.
could do a profit boost, so they're plus 32,000.
There you go.
Wait, they're plus 100,000 to win it all?
Mm-hmm. Throw 10 on it. I did.
$10 from to win their division is for $3,200.
So Devin Levi started.
I know, he looked good.
He looked
I did
really
watch
good.
the game.
You watched it?
I did.
He made a crazy fucking save on that 2-on-1.
He's crazy, too, that he goes off Star Wars.
Did you see his post-game interview?
Yeah.
When they're like, Panera's alone in front. He goes, yeah, I just wish they would have had more one-timers and power plays against me.
I know. He loved when he gave up the goal to make it 2-2.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He loves pressure situations.
He's sick, though. His goals, I think their expected goals in overtime was like, they should have beat us like twice or something like that.
I like how we eased him into a game. That was the best our defense have played for like 2 periods.
Yeah, he also just came from college. Like, he's like
I know.
fresh out of school.
Look good.
Looked very good. He's
His
small.
his jersey sold out immediately.
Is 27 a sick goalie number?
Yeah, that's badass.
Yeah.
That's Teppo Newman right there, right?
I think so.
27?
He meditates every media timeout, like in
I know.
the Star Wars. That's crazy.
For Qui-Gon Jinn.
I don't know if he knows what happens after Qui-Gon does that.
No, but they do defeat Darth Maul.
Yeah.
And then he says hi to fans. Like, he seems like a cool guy.
And did you see his interview about immigration?
No.
So his immigration took forever because he's from Canada.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, you know, they can only keep the beast in the cage for so long. and then Jeff Skinner, after the game, he was like, yeah, they had to let the beast out.
That's tough. We don't even need a goalie anymore. We got him.
Good.
Do you see the thing with Jack Quinn?
Yeah, about smoking, ripping Elf bars and getting denied at the rec room.
Because he never says who he is.
Yeah, maybe he's got a girlfriend or something. That's why he doesn't.
No, but he tries.
But, like, why wouldn't he just say who he is?
He doesn't want that.
Yeah.
I respect the guy that gets no pussy.
He might be underage.
And
I think he's only
vapes.
20.
He's still at Rec Room.
Yeah. Because I remember Cousins.
He was
when
at the
I saw
Hofbräu
him.
House.
Yeah, he was nervous about going Rec Room because he was like, I'm not legal.
But you play for the Sabres.
Yeah, dude. Like, everybody here knows who the fuck you are.
Yeah, my cousin Tom said he went up to him. And Tom was shit-faced the night he got COVID from him. And he said he went up and he was like, hey, man, I know the Sabres fucking suck right now, but we got a bright future. And he goes, he just looked demoralized.
He was nice to us. He cheers to us.
I know.
He was great.
Is Anders Bjork still on our team?
He got cut.
Oh,
I think he's on Chicago now.
we need him back. He was a great guy.
Oh, he's part of the deal for Stillman.
Oh, okay.
Stillman's sick, too.
Yeah, I would still like Bjork back.
You know the stat about Stillman?
What?
So he gets into a ton of fights.
Uh-huh.
He has never won a single fight in the NHL.
Oh, shit.
He just goes there, he talks his shit, he gets his ass beat, and then keeps playing.
I love it.
He's only won like a couple fights in his career or something.
I like that we got a Jedi on our team, a dude that rips vapes, gets no pussy.
He's sick, though, Quinn.
Yeah, he is sick. And
really
a guy
good.
that fights and never wins.
That Greenway guy's huge, too. Did you see that goal he scored?
That goal was sick.
One-handed.
That was number 2 on top 10.
Yeah, that was like, holy...
I didn't think he was going to score it.
No.
That might have been one of like the first hockey games I watched start to finish.
Yeah, it was sick, though.
It was a good game.
We went to the Minnesota game. We missed Cousins, actually, and we missed Darlene's score.
We missed 2 goals because I was getting an autographed puck.
From Kyle Aposo.
The captain.
For $40.
The captain. That's a steal.
$40 for Kyle Aposo?
Steal.
He's going to be retired at the end of this year, too.
Steal. Value's going up.
This is it.
Any game
Now
I
you
go
play
to,
the waiting game and see if he makes the haul.
you know, anytime I go to a silent auction or anything, I always put a bid. Or a random mystery signed helmet.
I think we should start going to, like, every meat raffle that happens every weekend. Like, we should hit so many meat raffles.
I
on a
love
weekend
meat raffles.
And see how many we could do.
I got a jersey from the meat raffle.
I just got pork.
Oh.
Yep.
There's one at a golf course in August that I'm going to.
I mean, we don't have to plan that far ahead. I'm sure there's one every weekend.
I just got invited
Just
to
show
that.
up to a church and see if anything's going on in the basement.
I don't think you want to do that. But I like where your head's at.
Dame just said, I think I should be first team All-NBA this season. What do you think?
Only 2 guards get it, so probably not.
You don't think so?
But maybe. It's tough. You go Curry.
Yeah.
Ja Wick, maybe. I don't know. Dame's actually up there now that I think about it. I'm trying to think of a 2 guard.
I'm going to go see the new John Wick, I think,
Really?
on Monday.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm
really.
pumped.
I'm not a diehard John Wick fan.
Dude, they're great. He doesn't say, I think he said 300 words in a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, there's not a lot of words and not a lot of
great.
dialogue.
I actually explained to my girlfriend the part of the first one the other day.
Yeah.
So his wife dies of cancer. He gets a beagle puppy. Guy kills a beagle puppy. He kills everybody.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
It is a good film, but I'm just. I was actually talking to my brother, and he let me know how uncultured I am when it comes to
You are
movies.
super uncultured.
And then I had to name 5 bands from the 80s, and that was tough.
I can't do that.
I think I named...
Rush, one of them.
Sure.
Journey,
Metallica,
Led Zeppelin.
Iron Maiden, The Police.
I don't think was Metallica the 80s?
Had to be, right?
Maybe.
Had to be.
Bruce Springsteen.
Works for me. He just came to Buffalo.
He did.
I went
He
out
was
with
there around the 80s.
Yeah,
We went to the Hofbräu House last weekend.
we did.
Made the return. How'd you do?
I will say it's tough going back to back. Going out the night before and then going out again at 25 is getting a little tough.
You can keep doing it, though.
It was tough.
How late did you stay up?
The night before?
Both.
Double. The night we went out, about 8 a.m.
Yeah, you can do it, see?
Night before, about 7.
You just need to get back in the saddle, and then you're good.
Yeah, I mean, hair of the dog.
But the thing I've noticed about you lately, when you go out, is you play the long game now.
What do you mean?
Like, you're not just slamming beer. You're pacing yourself more to stay up till 9 a.m.
I'm pacing myself until I get to docks.
Yeah.
Then you didn't make it to docks. When it gets to docks, it's
I did not pace
downhill.
myself.
And then I went to Molly's. And then I played poker in your parents' basement.
Yeah, see, you're playing the long game now.
Yeah, you got to.
Because we're old.
Yeah, we are old.
We used to be able to just slam it and keep going on.
Now we're old.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be a long night when you go to buy beer at 7-Eleven when they're not selling beer anymore and you have to pay in all cash.
Really?
That's when you know it's a bad night. And you got to tip the guy.
Isn't there like just a 2-hour, 3-hour window when they're just like, yeah, we can't sell beer right now?
I think it's like 3 to 8.
Yeah.
I was there at 5 in the morning. Very intoxicated.
Do you think they knew you were?
Yeah.
But they let you buy in cash?
Yeah, because I just act like I didn't know the rules. And
Oh, my bad.
I was like, here, just take the rest for it. And he's like, no, I'm just going to scan these. He just scanned 2 packs of cigs for a thing of beer. I think I had 1 and went home.
There you go.
Wasn't worth it. Paid $60
beer?
for 1 beer. I think your brother took care of it.
Yeah, he usually does. My brother's a fiend.
He is.
The one time I got like a gift of vodka,
Uh-huh.
like a full bottle of, I think it was like a handle of Tito's vodka.
Yeah.
And I hid it. So I was like, I know if he finds it, he's just going to drink all of it.
Yeah.
So I put it in the downstairs kitchen in like one of the cabinets, like a random ass cabinet, like under the sink or something. And I think I was going out and I like looked under there, it was gone. I was like, where the fuck? I was like, did I put it somewhere? I was like, I don't know. I was like, did I put it in the wrong cabinet? Like, I'm looking all over. So I text him. I'm like, I have to go. I was like, yo, did you see the bottle of vodka? And he goes, yeah, that was a while ago. That was like 4 or 5 days ago. I was like, dude, I haven't even had it in the house for a week yet. Like, he found it the next day.
He's good.
It was like a Sunday or Monday.
He's probably sick at finding his Easter baskets.
He actually used to find, like, he would wake up before us. And he would, like, me and my older brother, he would re-hide our baskets because our mom would just do a shit job. So he would put it in, like, the most insane spot. And my older brother, never even found one. She was like, there was money in there. Like, the chocolate probably melted. Like, there's probably, like, $150 in there.
Never found.
Never found it. He just gave up because Coach wouldn't break.
So your brother got a free $150.
I think he forgot where he put it too.
It's still hiding.
It was in the garage or somewhere.
Is it still hiding?
I'm sure he found it.
What a fucking fiend.
It's probably in his FanDuel account. It probably was his FanDuel account.
He actually, I called him today. I was asking about a dynasty fantasy football trade. Would you trade DJ Moore for Ramondre Stevenson?
Who's your running backs? Wait, who's getting who?
I'm getting Stevenson. My running backs are ETN, Cam Akers, Damian Harris, Naeem Hines, and Pierre Strong Jr.
What are your wide receivers?
Gabe Davis, DJ Moore,
Keep DJ Moore, dude.
Donovan Peoples-Jones,
Keep DJ Moore.
Traylon Burks, Josh Palmer.
No, absolutely.
Ask me about my quarterback.
I know who your quarterback. Your quarterbacks. Don't you still have that one that just died? Dwayne Haskins. Don't you have him?
I had Dwayne Haskins. I kept him on for the year. But I just cut him. I only have Deshaun Watson.
Oh, my God. Do you think Lamar deserves more money than Deshaun Watson?
I think a lot of quarterbacks do.
Yeah.
But that's kind of an anomaly.
It's so weird that, like, that contract got given.
Yeah. And that no one will sign Lamar. I don't know what's weirder.
See, like, it's super fucked up that, like, he would even get that. Like, all allegations aside, Like, he did not deserve that money.
No.
That much guaranteed.
No, especially coming off a year of not playing.
He's torn his ACL twice.
Yeah.
His knees are
He was
fucked.
sick in Houston, though.
He was sick. And he was sick at Clemson.
Yeah.
But then he decided to be a fucking weirdo.
He looks like shit.
He was terrible. I told you on this show that he was going to play like shit at the end of the year.
Yeah, he played terrible.
Yeah.
There was no bright spots for it.
No. He was worse than Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
I actually DM'd a guy from Barstool because he pissed me off about Jack Eichel.
What do you say about Eichel? Positive?
He said that they won the breakup Vegas because they made the playoffs this year.
Oh.
And I said, Jack Eichel didn't win the breakup, you dumbass. Tuck has more points than him alone. And we still got 2 more draft picks and Peyton Krebs.
Did he respond or no?
And then I said, oh, my bad. You probably don't even watch hockey. That brisket looks good, though. He cooks his own brisket. Joey Barstool, fuck you, piece of shit.
Oh, shit.
Respond to me, you coward.
You remember, though, you did get bodied by Big Cat.
I just said king. There's not enough people in the quote that you mentioned.
He did call you buddy.
Yeah, and I said, don't call me buddy, pal.
You got ether.
I did. But all the people in the replies were on my side, though. They were. I didn't get cooked in the replies at all.
You still got cooked by him.
Yeah, because he's
Or
old.
he hit you with a pal.
Yeah, he didn't get
That's
it.
worse than a buddy.
I called him buddy bag, I think.
But you got hit with a pal.
Yeah.
He talked to you like he would his son.
Yeah, but I didn't get cooked in replies, so it's okay.
I did apply to be Dana Beers' assistant.
Who's? Dan Beers?
Yeah.
Fuck Dan Beers. I haven't blocked.
I applied to be his assistant. I think it'd be a good gig for me.
I have him blocked. I think I have Portnoy blocked. Or I have him muted. Do you see that the players can smoke weed now?
Yeah. I mean, they were doing it before.
How do you think the parlay game's going to look now?
They hate parlays.
The players?
The players do not like gambling.
Do you think that players like Kyrie and Russell Westbrook are like kind of soft for throwing fans out whenever they feel like it?
It also depends what they say.
Yeah, like the ones just said, Kyrie, you suck or something.
Yeah, like
that's not that bad.
But if you're like
Westbrook, definitely, I think he got called the N-word in Utah.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's Utah.
Yeah.
If you get a Utah fan thrown out, the whole stadium should be thrown out. You should be playing in a bubble in Utah.
Yeah, they should send it to your favorite arena down in Disney.
Yeah, like when the LeBron one where they're yelling that like his like kids should die. And
Yeah,
all
that one's fucked up.
like that's fucked up.
But like Kyrie, you suck is just playful.
Yeah,
I felt like that was soft.
Yeah, that is a soft move. I've yelled worse from the 300s.
I've heard you yell some ridiculous things.
But I mean, like, there's like a certain level where you go to be a fan, you go talk
Yeah.
shit. But you don't let it like cross a line. Like, you know, don't let it become personal.
Yeah. I think there's got to be a way. Because I feel like the NBA is the only place where fans are getting thrown out for yelling shit.
Yeah.
I did see the A's and the third baseman for the Angels, Anthony Rendon. He grabbed the fan's shirt and was like saying shit. And he like went to swing or something, and he like tapped his hat. And somebody was like, "Yeah, I'm not surprised he swung at Mets." But the guy wasn't even saying anything like too crazy. I don't think.
There's also not a lot of fans
in Oakland now.
In Oakland at all, so
they play in the Raiders' old Coliseum.
Yeah, so he hit probably a tenth of the fans in attendance for opening night.
Yeah. My dad, he used to live out in California, and he said he went to the Oakland Coliseum to see a game, and he said it was the shittiest professional like sporting thing he's ever been in.
Just depressing there.
Yeah, he was like, "There's like not a ton of people in there. It's too big for baseball, and
there's not enough fans filling it."
Yeah, I went to Pittsburgh and went to PNC Park, and that place is sick.
I heard good things.
Yeah, it's really cool there. Cleveland's got a cool one.
I'm going to a Cleveland game later this month.
Have you ever been?
No.
I
went when I was a kid.
They were cool.
I saw Grady Sizemore play.
Me too. Trevor Hoffman.
Yeah, Grady Sizemore hit a dinger.
Johnny Peralta.
Oh.
Yeah, how about that one? He was a 3-time All-Star.
He was.
I saw this one game when Miguel Cabrera was like the best player in baseball.
Mm-hmm. Triple Crown.
Yeah, that year he hit a baseball so hard in Cleveland, it ripped the seams off of the ball.
Well,
it was the most ridiculous. Like the fan posted the picture and the seams were off.
You got to keep that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what's crazy to think about too? After watching the what the hell is it? The baseball championship
World
around
Baseball
the world.
Classic?
Yeah. When Ohtani hit the walk-off, all the fans in the stadium passed the ball around. Like, all fans, like, got a piece of it, took a picture, and then gave it back to Ohtani. That's not happening in America.
Did you see him hit the one home run, like, 460 on one knee?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. That guy's a freak.
But all the fans passed the ball around and then gave it to him. Where in the U.S.,
weird.
Aaron Judge is what?
The guy, he had to buy it for, like, $3 million.
Yeah. That's not happening in America. No. One person rips it from a kid's hands.
Aaron Judge fucking hit a home run on second pitch of the season.
I know. Goated. How many homers does he hit?
He might hit 60 again. 50 or 60 if he stays healthy.
Probably hit 50, 60, then tail off later
He
in his
was
career.
sick in high school at
tight
football.
End, right?
Yeah, he was could have been a tight end, and he was sick at basketball. He averaged like 35 and like 15 or something.
Well, he was a big guy.
Yeah. He's athletic. I mean, he plays center field in the MLB. Like, he's got to move.
Yeah, you got to cook out there.
Where do you think he could play at an NBA level if he like focused? Like if his main sport was baseball, like how LeBron was with football.
He could probably be like a tight end, maybe a backup.
Yeah.
Play for the Colts.
I think he'd be good at basketball too.
He could be like Mo Alley Cox, just throw him in the red zone. 1 catch, 9 yards, and a touchdown.
Or Quentin Morris.
Could be Quentin Morris.
The day
Quentin Morris first touchdown, lock it every week.
when DeMar went down. Mm-hmm. So we were at my girlfriend's brother's apartment, and we all had a bet on who you would take to score the first touchdown. Mm-hmm. I had the second last pick, and her brother had the last. Mm-hmm. With James Cook still on the board, I took Quentin Morris.
You got to. The odds were great. He did score a first touchdown for us.
In the year, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't bet that game. I took a lot of Quentin Morris first touchdowns throughout the year.
That's a great bet.
The odds are tremendous.
It could always happen.
Yeah. Who do you think wins the Final Four?
UConn.
They did get the Husky to the Final Four. Remember they couldn't fit him on the plane? Yep. If he wasn't going to the Final Four, they would lose to Miami.
I think that the guys isn't as fun as the girls right now.
Caitlin Clark is making the girls better than the guys one because the guys aren't star driven.
No, and like I get like it's all about the Cinderellas but like you kind of want some top seeds.
You want a blue blood there.
Yeah, you want one. Like if Alabama was still there, it'd be more interesting because you'd want to watch that. But it's just kind of like whatever now because everybody's fucked.
And plus, watching San Diego State isn't that fun.
No, or Miami, really.
But I think San Diego State wins it all.
They play Florida Atlantic, right?
I think they're going to kick the shit out of them tonight.
No, Devin Singletary went there.
Kawhi? They have a team full of Kawhis.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not that fun this year, I don't think.
The first
round was great.
The Elite Eight was great.
Elite Eight was great, too.
I think the Final Four is going to be mid, and...
The championship will probably be mid.
Yeah, I mean, it's
going to be low scoring because none of the teams should be there.
Outside of maybe UConn. UConn's good.
UConn to the finals, though, nobody really had that.
They always do it.
Yeah, because UConn.
They just somehow in the tournament click. And it's always a bad game.
Who was your favorite college basketball player that you thought was going to be sick in the league and they were either mid or didn't last very long?
My favorite college basketball player of all time was Andrew Wiggins.
He's not mid, though.
No.
He's an all-star. I really liked Kemba. And I thought Shabazz Napier was going to be a good back.
But Kemba was a good player in the league.
He was great. Yeah.
He was a borderline. Yeah,
he was an all-star a couple times.
Yeah.
I thought Shabazz Napier was going to be all right.
Me too.
Loved Jimmer.
Jimmer was great.
Jimmer was electric.
Johnny Flynn.
That one year I took Wisconsin with Frank Kaminsky to beat Duke. So he won me money, and I want him to do well in the league.
They ended up beating...
No.
They beat
Kentucky and lost
they
to
beat
Duke.
Kentucky to
Cat. I won like $500 from that.
I would say mine would be Sam Decker on Wisconsin.
You like Decker?
I thought Decker was going to be good in the league.
Yeah, he was athletic.
He was the only athletic player on that Wisconsin team.
Kaminsky was a bucket, though.
Kaminsky was a bucket.
In the post?
Oh, easiest answer for this is 2 players that play together. Jahlil Okafor, I thought was going to be a Hall of Famer.
Really?
If he would have played in the 80s, he would have been.
Yeah.
The post work was nice.
He
The
did have
footwork
good-
was crazy.
He had good footwork in the NBA too until he was too slow and couldn't shoot or do anything else.
He was like better foot. He had better footwork than Enes Kanter, but they were the same player.
Yeah. As freedom.
And Justice.
Yeah, we
Winslow.
can see who the fucking LeBron stand is here.
Yeah, fuck Enes Freedom.
I can't wait for them to box in like 20 years.
I think LeBron would kill him.
Yeah.
It's crazy when Enes Freedom was talking about how he's not in the NBA now, and it's like you can't defend a pick and roll.
No, he was so bad against in OKC. I remember watching that series against the Warriors, and every time he came in, it was just barbecue chicken.
He cannot defend a pick and roll. He'll give you 10 points.
Who else? I'm trying to think of who else I really liked in college. I thought was gonna be sick.
I thought Justice Winslow was going to be really good.
I liked him too. I actually really liked Tatum.
They compared Justice Winslow.
He was
to
on that
James
team, wasn't he?
Harden. No, that was after.
It was like,
Because it was Winslow, Tyus Jones.
yeah.
Grayson Allen came off the bench.
My little brother loved Tyus Jones. He thought he was gonna be like a
He's a
floor general,
great backup.
like Chris Paul.
He's big on Mikal Bridges.
Who's that guy that went to Michigan State? He was the point guard there forever. He was bald. He always played in the green
Was it
headband.
Cassius?
Cassius, yes.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be in the league.
He was good there.
I liked Forbes. It's a shame his career's over now.
Yeah. Shooter, though.
He was a shooter.
Oh, I had another one that was bad. He played for CJ Leslie on NC State. You probably don't even know who he is.
No, I have no clue.
He was sick on NC State. Because they always had a big forward that ended up playing guard in college. And, like, TJ Warren was a point guard,
Yeah.
which was insane. They had CJ Leslie before that. I thought he'd be good.
Hold on. I gotta look him up. Oh, he's got Wikipedia.
Who's CJ?
Yep.
He was sick in college.
$100 right now if you can guess where he's playing.
Israel.
You are so close.
Iran.
He's in Saudi Arabia.
Look up his
He
college
plays for the
stats.
Al Nassr.
If I was older, I would have said Michael Beasley for this answer.
Michael Beasley's a great one. He was all right. A bucket.
You know what he averaged in college? 27 points a game.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. He averaged 11 points and 7 rebounds.
Who, CJ Leslie?
Yeah.
That's it in college?
No, actually, that was his freshman year. They averaged 15 and 15 and 7. They averaged 15 and 7.
Yeah, he was good.
But he did make the tournament in 05, made it to the Knicks, and that was about it. They was shipped off to Saudi Arabia.
He was drafted in the second round. He was a good player. Lefty, too.
Is there anybody you ever hit on that you were like, he's going to be good, and you turned it into a stud?
Oh, Paul George, Fresno State.
That's a good
always,
one.
Always stayed up late. Watched him.
I liked, fuck.
I've hit on a few. De'Aaron Fox.
I would hit it more on like football players than basketball. I think I've been, a lot of people thought I had people in my my dorm room tell me that they thought that guy from West Virginia, John Carter, was gonna be better than Trae Young.
No.
I used to get into arguments about that when Trae Young was in college. I was like, dude, he's gonna be sick.
You're just talking to a crazy person.
2 of them. I had 2 people tell me that.
Yeah, you're just talking to insane people at that point in time.
I think he's not efficient enough. I was like, he's the best passer.
He just plays defense.
Yeah, that was crazy.
There's been a few that I've hit on that like you feel good, but it's all like top guys.
My 2 brothers told me they thought Cam Newton would be a bust.
I was big on Cam.
I was huge on Cam.
I'm trying to think of people I got really.
Thought
really
AJ
wrong.
McCarron was gonna be good in the NFL.
I said Anthony Davis would be a bust.
I didn't think that.
Now I root for him.
Yeah, I never thought that.
He's
I
a
thought he was
tough-
gonna be sick. I liked him on the Pelicans a lot.
He's a tough root for.
Yeah, it's gotta be a how.
He got hurt again
yeah, his ankles.
and then came back and played. It's brutal.
His ankles are like Simmons rules.
You got to put him in like a hamster bubble and just let him out there. You know when a kid has all types of like allergies, so you got to keep him at home most of the
Yeah,
school
like the
year?
bubble wrap and shit.
That's Anthony Davis.
He or what was I saying? Oh, I just read. So Will Levis, I want to talk about this. I think he is going to be the biggest bust in this entire draft. Any team that takes him is making a fucking huge mistake. Anything before third round.
I do want to argue this
Okay.
because he is jacked.
But this is the counter argument that I came prepared for. John Gruden, he's canceled now.
Mm-hmm.
But when he had Brady Quinn on like his thing, he told Brady Quinn, I don't want a quarterback that's ripped. He goes, I don't want that. And then he showed a picture of Jamarcus Russell being fat. And he goes, I don't want that. I want a quarterback that looks like I can have a beer with. So think of the best quarterbacks in football right now. Josh, Pat.
Josh was buff.
Burrow.
Josh was buff.
Josh was never buff. He's always a little chunky.
You remember that photo of him, though, with the tricep out?
Yeah, but like
Flexing.
Will Levis is like, his whole body is buff.
Cam was jacked.
Cam's kind of big.
He won an MVP. He was jacked.
He was jacked. A little chunk.
He was jacked.
Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in football.
Second best. You
Second
show
best.
some goddamn respect.
He's the second best quarterback in football. And there's a rumor at a stand-up show. He went to, he's on Dave. That ginger guy, the comedian. He's always with Bobby Lee.
Oh, Andrew Santino.
Yeah. He said that at one of his shows, Pat Mahomes came. He goes, there's an intermission. He goes, first show, he drank 8. He goes, intermission. Second show, he drank 12.
Just had 20 beers.
Yeah, he goes, he is a drinker. And he was handing the fucking trophy out to fans at Kansas City.
Oh, shit.
Like, have you seen it? You didn't see that?
No.
He gave a Kansas City fan the Lombardi.
Oh,
and he turned around.
Yeah, then he forgot about it.
Like, those are the quarterbacks you want. You don't want a quarterback that's like, oh, I have the biggest arm in fucking football.
Hey.
I'm jacked. No, Josh has never said it.
We got the guy with the biggest
Will Levis
arm.
says it.
He believes it.
And apparently he is throwing interviews. Like, being such a dick to teams he doesn't want to go to.
Eli Manning did that.
Yeah, but this Eli Manning was a top 3 pick.
Will Levis might be a top 10
He's not
pick.
going to be a top 3 pick.
You know,
he's the 5th best quarterback.
But it's not.
Richardson's going to go a better prospect.
But
Stroud's better.
Richardson, like Levis, was not great in college.
I think Richardson could be better.
Could be.
But, like,
Levis right now might be better.
Yeah. But no.
He
sucked. Wait till you turn on his film.
I don't even like Bryce Young.
I think Stroud's the most pro-ready.
But he can't move. It's just a pocket passer.
Yeah.
If you put that in Carolina, he's going to get sacked 1,000,000 times. Who's he throwing to? Tommy Tremble?
I thought they just got somebody. Don't they?
They traded DJ Moore.
They did trade DJ Moore.
Terrence Marshall?
Well, and they lost, he changed his name again. Robbie Anderson changed his name.
And he got caught.
What's his name now? Something weird.
Oh, fuck.
He's changed his name. This is the 3rd time in his life he's changed his name, by the way.
Robbie.
It's Chosen. His name is Chosen. It's Chosen Anderson now.
I don't think he's on Carolina anymore. But, like, Stroud's not going to be good going there. Stroud would only be good going to the Colts. And it's going to be Levis or Richardson that goes to the Colts.
Oh, yeah, he's not on a team right now.
If Will Levis goes to, like, the Colts, he might be okay.
No, he won't be.
It's all about what system you go to. He might be okay.
Have you watched any of his film?
I've watched Anthony Richardson, too, and I'm big on him. But
he's got terrible film, too. He had 17 touchdowns and, like, 12 picks.
Yeah.
2,000 yards.
And he's jacked,
but,
too,
like,
though. He's jacked, too. He's ripped.
I don't, like, I go back and forth on believing in him because, like, you watch his film and it's like he just can't throw from me to you. And then he'll try and throw it as far as he can, and then he misses, and then he drops a dime.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
And he played at Florida, too, which is like a big program.
Yeah.
And he was that bad at a big program.
Yeah, like Will Levis at Kentucky,
but
too.
like Josh didn't have good stats at Wyoming, but, like, he played in fucking Wyoming.
I do hate, though, now that any quarterback that has potential and a big
Trey Lance? That was just Josh Allen comparisons out of
yeah, they're just going to compare any quarterback with a big arm to Josh Allen that doesn't have the stats. So he's getting players paid. He should get a chunk of the revenue.
I hope we get that guy from Iowa. That's who I want.
Who, the linebacker?
Jack Campbell.
Yeah.
He's huge.
I want a wide receiver.
Dude. Okay. He sucked at Penn State. Holy fucking hell.
Who?
Will Levis.
Yeah.
He completed 60 of his 103 passes for 600 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks.
All right.
Not good.
His numbers aren't tremendous either. No. But you can say, like, who's he throwing to, too? I can't name you a receiver that came out of Kentucky.
I couldn't name you one out of Florida. There was no good receivers this year anyway.
In the draft, there's a ton.
Besides, I mean, you got the one from Tennessee is good. You got Ohio State, Jackson.
You got Jackson Smith and Jigba.
I hope we get him.
I
We're
want
not
him.
going to.
Jordan Addison out of USC is sick.
Yeah, he's sick too.
Zay Flowers, Boston College is disgusting.
Yeah, he's small though.
He's 5'9". But I go off Steve Smith, and Steve Smith that he's a plug-and-play day one starter.
Yeah, it's
and
true,
a top
Steve
tier.
Smith.
He called that.
Hyatt's good too from Tennessee.
He's always open, though. It makes no sense.
Yeah, good route runner.
Yeah, but injury concerns, too. I like Rashee Rice out of SMU.
That quarterback from Tennessee's good too.
Hendon Hooker.
Yeah, he's going to be good.
But he's coming off injury, too.
And he's 30.
He is old.
He's really old.
But he's not Stetson Bennett old.
Dude, he's close.
He's my age, I think.
Stetson Bennett's older than me.
Yeah, he's older than me by 2 years, right? 27?
Yeah, he's 27.
He's going to turn 27.
By the time this... Yeah, Hooker's as old as me and you.
25?
Yeah.
He's a good player, though. I like Cedric Tillman out of Tennessee more. You got a dude from Ole Miss that's good. Marvin Mims, slot receiver, Oklahoma.
What's Hooker coming off of?
I think he tore something.
This is ACL.
I don't think it was that bad.
He had a good year.
He was very good. But this is
He had
like
27 touchdowns and 2 picks.
Yeah.
And 3,135 yards.
Yeah. This is like one of the best wide receiver drafts, though.
No.
Yeah.
Next year's going to be crazy.
This year.
They're saying that Marvin Harrison's too limited to make it in the NFL. He can't run NFL routes.
They're also saying he might be the number 1 pick in the draft, too.
I just read that. I read yesterday they like Jackson Smith more than him because Marvin Harrison's too limited at running routes in college or something.
Well, they said Jackson Smith is going to be a slot guy.
Yeah, I hope so.
But he is quick.
I hope so.
And I want him.
Or D-Hop.
Yes. I'll talk.
D-Hop and Davis on the outside and throw Diggs in the slot.
Throw Diggs everywhere.
Diggs is a slot guy in Minnesota.
Yeah, but he's better than the slot guy. You know who I want?
Jarvis Landry.
I'll end the show with this trade idea.
All right, let's hear it.
We give up a 2nd-round pick. We trade Ed Oliver. The Rams are rebuilding. Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. That'll never happen.
The Rams are rebuilding.